Answer. Very good. Okay. We'll lead with the left, so it'll be interesting to see. Okay, you ready? Go. Keep going. You stop 3 times. Okay, the other thing is, notice how hard that you're hitting the left foot. Make us work at a different level, but also stimulate the brain and the nervous system in a different way. So, the first one is AD and back to home, okay? Let's move it. Okay? Yeah, go. Yeah. Okay, you ready? Go. Along with the rhythm. Yeah. And stop. Very good. Ask me, why do you always start with the left leg? Helps me to remember. No other reason. It's my system, we're going to do it my way. Okay, you ready? Go. Go. And relax. Okay. Go. I want you to notice the difference between right and left. And relax. Okay. Yeah, you can hear the difference in sound. Okay? Now, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. When we do sport, except cycling, okay, how long do we spend on one leg?
In football, for example.
In all sports?
All sports.
Half the time. Actually, it's about 47%, because there's a 3% where we're in flight mode, where we don't touch the ground at all. Okay, so most of the time in sport we're on one leg. Okay, but we don't train one leg, do we? Enough. And then what happens is we start to get imbalances. And stop. Very good. Change. Right foot. Go. And stop. Very good. Different on the left and different on the right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Left foot first. Ready? Go. And stop. Right. Go. And stop. Very good. Okay. Try this one for me. We're going to go left leg to D, there, okay? And then we're going to go right leg to D, okay? So same movement. 10 seconds. You ready? Go. And stop. Okay. Keep your trousers on, Alex, please. Okay, ready? Go. Go to D. D, D, D. Yeah. Oh. Different muscle groups. D. Same movement. There.
Should we drop the letter or just jump over the line?
Just to the left. Yeah. And relax. Yeah. With kids, that's why we have the boundaries. Yeah. So people who can't go to the letter, we just have them going into.
So it's also all distance.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. This movement for 20 seconds. Okay. Then we're going to load you. Okay. Then we're going to unload you to see the difference. Okay. So you see how we can stimulate the nervous system in both a performance, but also a rehab point of view. So we'll do the simple one, which is AB. and back. Okay, we'll do 10 seconds rather than 20 seconds.
Okay.
I know you're fit. But we'll do it. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go. And relax. Very good. Okay, so there are a number of ways you can stimulate the nervous system. Okay, the easy way is through repetition, repetition, repetition. You need to try this up a bit.
Erstmal Doppelsitz, ja.
Geht leicht, glaub ich.
Gib mir mal das, ich habe eins hier hinten. Tu mal runter.
One for the ladies, right?
You got the ladies one?
The ladies one.
I get the big one.
Noch kleiner. Pink one.
Okay, so same movement. Okay, and we'll do it twice. You do it once, we rest to do it twice. Okay?
Okay.
You ready? Go. And relax. Okay. So we give the nervous system time to settle down, and then we'll do it again. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
And stop. Very good. Okay, come back. So I'm not pinging them all over the place. Yeah. There you go. Try it again. So a simple preload exercise, okay, stimulates the nervous system to the next level and relax. Okay? Huge difference. Okay? So you can do that with any movement, but you can also do it with rehab movements, which is very, very good. So the movement that I showed you earlier, Mark, if you step over there, just step over there a second. Movement that I showed you earlier, which is stepping and rotating, okay? If I did it with this, I may need to bring it a bit closer. Depends on who you're working with. You're working from here. You're increasing. As soon as you step, you're increasing the load on this side, but you're also increasing what the core does, okay? And then you're coming down to here and then stepping back. Okay, so you're increasing the load everywhere, okay? It's opposite to the side that you're starting to work, okay? And then you do it at the reverse as well. So exactly the same way as I did, I'll do this one, okay? So from here, I will do the reverse of that movement as well, okay? But I do it on this side as well. So whatever you do one way, you do another. So you're preloading, so it's great for rehab because you're measuring where they're stepping. What most of us will do when you ask them to step, we'll step and use the quad. Okay, so if you ask someone to step forward, we step and we use our quad, we bend, rather than using the big muscle groups at the back, which are designed to push us forward. So when we're talking about activation on left side and right side and strength, first we want to know what's activating. So is the glute working together with the hamstring, or is the hamstring firing before? Yeah? And then we want to look at strength. So the combination of these two, you can make up so many exercises.
3,000.
Thank you, Rudy. Okay, so, and I only saw this yesterday. So, interesting.
You have to have a very good stabilization if you do that. If you're not stable, you
Yeah,
do like
absolutely.
this or like this. So,
Yeah. So that's why you start, that's why the methodology is important. So you wouldn't do anything complex. Okay? So when we do the movement test on you, okay, then you'll see how we take that plus the running and how we can then identify any problems that we have or we may have with runners as well. Okay? Alex told me that Rudy used to be a good runner, or still is a good runner, but with an injury.
not really good. Not really good.
Okay.
I like running.
Okay. Yeah. And how we look at the DMS also has a rehab testing, but a performance testing element to it as well. The first one that we want to do is a squat. So if you step over there, I'll show you. Okay. So put the feet either side of the box, put the arms on here, okay? And I want you to come down to a squat. Just there. And you're going to do it 10 times. And I'll start pointing out stuff to you, and we'll see where he's compensating, okay? So, yeah, when you're ready.
How deep?
Yeah, where you're comfortable.
Because now I get
Yeah,
pain.
exactly. So we don't want any pain. Any movement we do, we don't want any pain, okay? So, a couple of things that are happening. If we were videoing this, okay, we'll see, keep going, just don't move anywhere when you stop, okay? One more? Very good. Just stay where you are. So, the first thing we see is that the feet are starting to come out, okay? So they start to point up. The second one, which is very important, is that his squat starts with an upper body movement. So we go here, and then we come down, okay? It's not a squat coming down. And he's trying to bring all the weight on the quads. So you're feeling it, you felt it where?
No.
Where did you feel it when you came down? You said you felt it somewhere.
Unbalanced.
Quite unbalanced. Yeah, okay? So, from a position, and the squat is supposed to be a good balance exercise for us to do strength, okay? But because of injuries, and we'll see how it is, he's not doing it correctly. He's starting with the upper body, and then he's coming down to here.